Booty.
Yes. Yeah. Freddie JB.
Two stupid dogs. Yeah, Sweetie.
Yes, Freddie JB.
And this is the Stupid Dogs podcast.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's do this shit. Yeah.
Top of the morning.
Like Gucci Mane.
Top of the morning.
Yeah. You already know what time we on.
You know what the fuck going on,
You
man.
know what time it is. Everybody, man,
Hola,
it's the
¿cómo
Stupid
estás,
Dogs.
mi amigos?
Hola, me gusta papa frita, ¿qué pasó? Anyways, man, welcome to episode 98. We back in this bitch, and we got some surprises for you guys, man.
That's not how you say that.
I know it's not, nigga.
you say
Don't
it
be
in-
hating on my parade,
Just say
man.
it in Creole.
All right, you say it then.
No. Oh.
Oh, put you on the spot, nigga. I said 98, nigga. You ever see Dodgeball?
Nigga was about
Dodgeball,
to say-
the Ocho?
Nigga was about to say 98 off the strength. Off rip.
It's 98, man. You already know. But anyway, in episode 98, we back at it, man. We got a special for you guys. We got some guests for you guys. And we're excited about this. By the way, niggas was late. And we got lit, so niggas is feeling
This
it.
show
You already
is
know.
gonna be on one.
Yeah. So you already know. Anyway, man, Udi, man,
Hi.
how you feeling today, brother?
All right.
Yeah, you ready for this episode? You ready to get it cracking?
We already been talking shit.
Yeah, we've been
having fun.
singing, we've been vibing. You already know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's get into it. By the way, everybody, we got the wonderful, the beautiful Moji from Azizat, right?
Hey.
All right, here we go.
Big sexy. Big sexy.
Talk it one more time.
Big sexy. You heard me?
Yeah.
Wait.
Hold on.
I
And
gonna
then,
say it twice.
and then let me just introduce Malick, the destroyer in this motherfucker. Let's go.
Big bird. No hospital gang.
By the way, if you don't know, if you didn't know, man, this is a wonderful couple right here, by the way. One more time, clap it up for it. They just celebrated their 1 year, so beautiful. Black love, man. You gotta love it. So Azizat, yes.
Gang.
How you doing, Queen?
I'm doing well.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We're happy to have you here. Black businesses.
Yeah.
And hey, by the way, first of all, I like to say Malick was here last week, right? And he was like, yo, nigga blew on my phone. He's like, yo, bro, you mind if I have my girl in the show? She does this. I was like, yeah. He's
That's
like,
some little Dirk shit.
yeah. Thank you. I like how you brought that up. I like
I
that.
ain't on no Lil
Show
Durk
out for your
shit.
girl, man. Show out for your girl.
Thank you, baby.
I love that. So let's bring it back. What made you call us and be like, yo, can you guys show my girl some love because on some real shit, her business is blossoming and I want to expose her to the world. Like she's earned her shit. So talk to us.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it as funky as I can because y'all know I keep it funky.
We know.
Y'all know y'all
We
my
know.
niggas. You know what I mean?
We know.
You heard me? Yeah. But put it like this: my girl does everything for her business. You know, she makes the soaps. She makes a lip gloss.
Right.
She doesn't. It's like she really does everything on her own without a team. If she had a team, shit would be more different. You know what I mean? But she literally does everything
I like that.
on her own.
Respect.
Like literally, like
Love to
when
see
she
it.
fucks up, she'll call me like, "We got done fucked up." I'd be like, "Nigga, chill.
You got this.
You fine. Like at the end of the day, like you got this shit. You heard me? Like you know what I mean?
And I love that. One more time. And the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
You heard me? I didn't
Big
bark
dog.
last week, but I barked this week. You heard me?
Yeah.
These are my niggas right
If I had
here.
a heart, I would cry.
Yeah.
My nigga, this is a black
So, Moji, the wonderful, beautiful Moji, man.
Sexy as fuck,
That's
fine
me.
as hell.
That's
Talk
me.
to him.
Speak
That's
life
me.
into your
Talk to
queen.
him.
Speak life into your queen.
Talk to him.
Be put-
Hey.
be putting it on niggas.
Hey.
Speak life into your queen.
You heard me?
So your business is called Azizat.
Yes.
So why the name? Talk to us.
That's my middle name.
Oh.
I feel like I should, brand my name. Moji Soul is more of like, I didn't want to go with Moji Soul. I'm like, people don't really know my middle name.
Right.
And Azizat means mighty. I'm like,
Wow.
what? So
I
let
like
me-
that. Powerful. And you said you're Nigerian,
Yes,
right?
I am. Gang.
Like that. I
Yes,
like
am.
that. So let's.
This nigga's a hater. This nigga's a hater.
How you just
Wait,
gonna
what?
talk all that
Wait,
He
love
don't
and
want to
speak
be
what are
a
life?
fake ass.
Nate, what are you?
He wants to be a Nigerian.
Oh shit.
What are you?
Ivory.
Well, you know what? What is it?
Moi, je parle de français.
Okay, bet. So I was really about to get this because every
That's a
African,
fake African
every
thing. I don't
African,
know what that means.
every African couple I meet that's like in different, you know what I'm saying, countries, I always say, who has the best jollof?
Me. And Malick knows it. He be asking for my jollof rice all the time. He just asked for it yesterday.
Damn.
I didn't ask for it yesterday.
You lying. Don't lie.
I didn't ask for it
Don't lie to the
yesterday. I asked
people.
for it
Don't lie to the
Last
people.
week.
Put it like this.
Don't lie to the people.
Who
You
has the
lying.
best
Put it
jollof?
like this. Put it like this, right?
I have that.
I will still stand on my ground. Liberians have the best jollof.
He's lying.
Ooh.
He's lying. Look at Shoutout face. He's
Oh.
lying. He's lying. You know damn well that's a lie.
Liberians,
You know damn well. You know damn well.
Liberians
You
have
can't
the
even say that
best
with a straight
jollof.
face. You know,
But
that's a
I will-
Listen,
joke.
I ain't gonna hold you. I love Liberian
Nigerians-
jollof.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
But I've had-
Nigerians put their jollof in a fucking cooler.
Oh.
Boo.
I
But
did
you
not know
still
that.
eating out the cooler.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. Why?
You ain't never
Still asking for that jollof though.
You ain't never served me no jollof out the cooler. Because if you
Alright.
did,
But if I did,
I'd
you
put
wouldn't
your ass
know.
in the
You
Ecola.
wouldn't know though. You wouldn't know though.
I love this right here. I
You
love this.
wouldn't know.
Okay, so
That's
let's
dope.
get back to Azizat, man. So Moji.
Hold on. Fuck all that. We gotta talk about this jollof real quick. Niggas
Nah,
be lying.
every culture,
'Cause, like, literally-
Every culture.
Every culture has its good
Yeah,
and
they
its
do.
bad
They do.
jollof rice. Honestly,
Nah,
I've had
'cause
bad Liberian jollof
like,
rice.
no.
I've had bad.
So with
Nigerian.
me, like I've mostly messed. Well, people around me was like Liberian and Ghanaian, some Nigerian. So I've mostly had Liberian and Ghanaian jollof.
Ghanaian jollof is trash.
No, it slaps actually.
Actually, I like.
It's
I
really
actually
good.
love-
It's actually really
Yeah,
good.
I
That
do
niggas
like-
cook that jollof with boiled eggs. Ain't nobody trying to have a boiled egg every
boo.
fucking time.
No, boo.
Literally.
They don't make it
Protein.
with boiled eggs.
What?
Right.
Are you serious?
It's the cherry on top.
Hey,
They don't
talk to
make
him.
It's
it
their
with-
Top of
cherry
the
on
morning,
top for
top of the
every
morning.
food. Them niggas put boiled
This
eggs
is
on
this is what
everything.
hey, hold on.
I'm assuming
Hold on.
jollof rice is a struggle meal.
Hold on. Jollof. This is what
I only
Ghanaians
had it
do.
once.
This is what Ghanaians do when they make their jollof. Crack. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Niggas show life in the cut like, yo, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
No, I mean they do love their boiled eggs, but
Hey man, I ain't mad. I've never had some bad jollof yet. I don't know, man.
Really?
Never had. Yeah, I know. I know.
Honestly,
But I've been lucky. I will say I've
yeah, you
been
lucky.
lucky.
I've had some
I've
bad Liberian jollof rice. I've had some bad Ghanaian jollof rice and
Yeah.
bad Nigerian. It depends on who's
It
which
depends.
auntie.
Yeah, I get
you know,
that.
it depends on which auntie's making it.
Yeah,
I get
Auntie
that.
Emily
The
jollof
auntie. I like
rice.
how she said that. Depends on
If she
the
don't got the,
auntie.
if it like the guy, if it like
Auntie
the regular
Emily
black shit,
jollof
if she don't got the
rice?
fat coming out of her
Oh yeah, the wiggle.
if she don't got
The wiggle.
if she don't got the bat wing,
Yeah.
she can't really make the rice.
Like I said, yeah, Auntie Emily jollof rice. That's what I'm saying.
She got to be pre-diabetic.
High blood pressure.
Yeah, high blood pressure. They make some
High
good
blood
food.
pressure. She and when she walks,
I'm only gonna say
she
this
walks on the
twice.
outside of her soles. You know what I'm saying? Just,
I'm
yeah.
only gonna say this once.
All right, and then let's go.
You ain't have Auntie Emily jollof rice.
Talk your shit.
Shout out
Emily-
Auntie Emily for her jollof rice.
That's Nairu Ma Dukes.
Oh shit!
Hey, clap it up for Auntie Emily. Auntie Emily. All right,
I will
so
tell
let's.
you right now. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to this shit because y'all
All right,
niggas
go
brought
ahead.
up jollof rice.
Nigga,
as
Ben, you already
motherfucker.
know.
Oh my god!
But this is why I always bring it up because it brings this shit up, man.
does.
Africans and jollof, it's really
It's
a bat.
war.
It's war.
It really is.
literally.
It really is.
Auntie Emily jollof rice is top tier.
Oh.
Moji jollof rice is top tier.
Oh.
Yeah, because I don't like eating a lot of Nigerian jollof rice.
That's dope though because
Outside
you're
of
mad
two-
young, so it's like
Yeah,
you
to
perfect
perfect
it
I learned
early.
to cook out at a
Yeah.
young age.
Out
so-
of two Ma's jollof Nigerian jollof rices I had, her rice is better than both of them. Because I like it that spicy. You hear me?
Right,
Before you move on, I have a
if
question.
it ain't spicy, I don't want it.
Yeah, real talk.
Could y'all ever date a woman that can't cook?
Fuck no.
Oh shit.
But
Could you
see,
ever
like,
date a man that can't cook? Is it-
Malick can't cook.
I can't
but he be
cook.
cooking like, sandwiches and like
Mm.
air
not
fry.
cooking, he
Yo, the
prepare-
air fryer
he
is
be
your best
preparing
friend. Let me
sandwiches.
tell
Air
you.
fryers are be- I mean,
the air fryer
it's a
is
good
your
question.
best
I
friend.
be making sandwiches. I know how to fuck
Sandwiches
up some
on
eggs.
sandwiches, bologna and potato thick.
She don't try to play with me
Malick
right now.
don't know how to make jollof rice though.
I don't. That's one thing.
Yeah.
That nigga was outside
Are
playing
you-
football.
Are
He
you
can't
too?
have time to-
Are you too prideful to learn from her how to cook? That's another good question.
No, I'm not.
Because I like
I'm not.
real talk. My girl knows how to cook. I can't cook, but there's some shit that she be cooking. I'm like, yo, I want to learn that. Like, can you show me your way?
Nah, I'm not prideful at all because
I like that.
I'm willing to learn at the end of the
And
day.
especially what I like about like relationships when one other can't cook and you're willing to learn, it's like you're also learning how she likes to eat. You know what I'm saying? So like on days you want to surprise her, be like, babe, don't worry about it. I'm gonna make this coconut shrimp for you the way you like it.
See, but we
You know what I'm
both. The
saying?
funny thing is that we both have shellfish allergies, so we can't even.
Well,
eat.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love selfish.
He
I
was
keep
talking
saying
that
that shit.
specifically to
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah, that's it. Because of my girl. Yeah, coconut shrimp.
Nigga was like, you want some coconut sandwich?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Nigga
I want
Freddie
no
said it
fucking
on
coconut
Messenger.
sandwich. He
Yeah.
was like, I'm telling my girl you said that. And I was like, oh, I didn't know she made it.
Yeah, he did. I was like, yo, you want some coconut? He's like, I don't want that shit. I was like, oh, I'm telling. I'm snitching. I'm snitching.
Sorry, I didn't know you made it.
But anyway, back to Azizat, man. We really want to highlight
For
you.
real.
Yo, so what you've been doing is beautiful. Man, listen, man. The Stupid Dawgs podcast, we always love to show love to any business, but especially black businesses. So let's talk about Azizat, how it came to be. Why is this something you wanted to do? What's the purpose behind Azizat? And then we'll start getting into the products. Let's go.
So I actually started off as a painting business, and it was called Moji Solar Paints.
Damn, so you paint too?
Yes, I do acrylic painting. I was painting on like canvases. I was painting on leather bags, shoes,
Wow.
pockets. I actually had a segment called Painted Pockets.
Painted pockets.
Yeah, I was just painting one part or two, but I paint mostly one part of the denim pockets in any way.
Get out of here. That's
Yeah.
fire.
So
Okay.
I started that, and that was in 2019 of June. But then I expanded. I was like, you know what? Let me.
Okay, so
Get
you've
my
always
bag.
been creative. You've always been artsy. Did you go to
Yes.
school for it, or is it just
No, I
something
actually
that?
I actually got my degree in psychology at URI
Wow.
in 2019.
Oh, nice.
I graduated a semester early.
Hey,
but,
shout out to that one more time. You know what I'm saying? You know, black people.
okay, but after that,
Just
I was
make
like,
sure I
yo,
get my
like I
PS5.
can't really find any. This nigga and his PS5.
She talk about her fucking
Please,
degree in
please,
education.
come on,
Just make sure I get my PS5. This
and
nigga.
just make sure I get them bundles, 30
right.
inch. Okay.
Talk your shit. Talk your
Alright.
shit, queen. Go
Alright,
ahead.
boo.
10-inch bundles is alright.
30,
Like,
10, nigga, what?
like I
You just
know-
gonna fuck your surprise all up.
like I know
30,
about
3
bundles.
0.
Right.
3
But go ahead.
0.
3-0.
That sounds expensive.
Yes,
Yep.
3 0.
That sound
The
expensive.
bundles sound more expensive to me than the PS5.
It's probably the same price, so.
I looked it up. I was like, damn, nigga.
You better keep.
Where did you go? Who did you look up though?
You better
Because
keep that
I
same
only
hair
want my
in for
bundles
fucking
from one
10
person.
years.
You know who I looked up?
Who?
You know, Tay is the best.
He don't sell bundles though. He does hair.
It's high, I know.
No, I want you to get them from Touch by Tanya.
Ooh,
follow
see?
her on Instagram.
Hey, black business?
She be doing the damn thing.
Black business.
They better
Black business, plug it in.
Black business or
They better
laid,
staple that shit to your skull. 'cause we're in
yes,
And he learned to
or,
fucking.
or laid by Ohens.
Nah,
Okay,
Touch
all
by-
right. Yes,
Touch
make
by
sure.
Tanya really does what
I'm
it
saying
does.
they be doing
Because
what
I
they
literally
bundles.
see the
I like
Jones.
that.
Yeah, we sell. Yeah.
bundles now.
The Stupid Dogs, we gonna get in the bundle game.
we're getting in the bundle
Listen,
game.
One more time, man. Listen, we're gonna use authentic dog hair, and we gonna golden retriever laid out.
Whoa.
A Russian Afghan hound.
Chill.
But yeah, go back to so Azizat. So go ahead.
So I
man.
started off as a painting business, and this was 2019, and I expanded expanded in 2020.
Wow.
In February, that's when I first got my LLC, and I was like, you know what?
Ooh.
I was trying to come up with names. I'm like, damn, should I do a Moji Solar Paints LLC? But
Okay.
that doesn't. I was like, you know
Didn't
what?
ring to you.
Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't a ring. So then I was like, yo, let me use my name. I want to brand my name.
Okay.
That's where I came up with Azizat LLC.
I like that, and I really like the logo too because you have like
the body. You know what? I found that logo on
Yeah.
accident. I went on Squarespace and I just typed in some random thing. I don't remember, but I kept looking. You know how all the pages have like 40 pages?
Of
You just
course.
keep-
Yeah.
I kept scrolling, and I found that one.
Right,
And
right.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna run with it.
So what made you go from the painting game, right? You was very artsy doing the painting, the acrylic paints, the pockets. What made you get into pretty much like lip gloss? And so what was the transition? Like, how did you go step by step? Like,
So I used to be friends with this girl, and she honestly, without her lip gloss, she's like, yo, if I leave my lip gloss, like, I'm not myself, you know.
Right.
Like if she left it at home, she's like, can you turn around and grab it for me, like please, like I have
Wow.
to, yeah, you know. So I was like, you know what, whoa, like let me see what I can do. And then randomly, I first wanted to do candles. That's what it wanted.
candles is fire.
Yeah,
I'm a candle
candles.
fanatic.
That's what I wanted to
Yes.
do, but then I was like, oh, I was like kept scrolling on YouTube when you see other videos when you're scrolling
Right.
while you're watching that one.
Right.
I was like, oh shit! I was like, how to make lip gloss? Like, what? I can make my own lip gloss? Fuck! Let me watch it. So from then I've been addicted, and then
Really?
I was like, let me get my LLC. I got it on February 26th of 2020.
So,
I'm here.
so do you prefer lip gloss over like chapstick? Like, what's the?
See, so I was trying to do a brand where it's like unisex, but I actually had a few guys like buy my lip glosses for themselves. They were gay and stuff. And I'm
Okay.
like, shout out to them.
I like how you put that.
like,
I was
they were
like,
gay, but shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Yeah,
I like
but
that.
I've tried to like expand with other things, but I think I have a more of an audience with women than
Got
with
you.
men.
And that's fine.
They see my logo and they're like, oh.
Listen, I smell some of your soap. I ain't gonna hold you. I might lather up in the
Now,
night.
is it organic? What's going
Of
on
course,
with the
everything
soaps?
organic, booby.
Okay, so let's bring it to that. So now you did the lip gloss,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
now you're venturing off into soaps,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So why soaps?
Honestly, so I used to use like Dove body soap. I used to use
I
all
do.
these.
That's all I use.
Yeah, see, but like it wasn't working for me. I have eczema, like I have like so I had to like learn how to make my own.
So
soap.
this got into a little bit of health as well. So it's not just
Exactly.
like
Not
smelling
just-
good. It's more
Exactly.
into that. So
yeah,
okay.
because it was just gonna be an unscented line of soaps, but everybody kept messaging me like, "Oh, do you plan on adding like fragrances and stuff?" And I'm like, "Oh, eventually I will," you know.
Right,
so
right.
that's when I
You started
started. But
branching off to it.
don't get me wrong. Like when I started,
Yeah.
it was not peachy. I was fucking up my soaps. I was wasting like 5-6 pounds of
Wow.
soap. I was very very devastated.
Yeah,
I wanted to
yeah.
give up, and that's when Malick came in and was like, "Yo, like." God gave you this purpose, like
Right.
use it. So
Right.
now I'm here.
That's when the unity comes
Yes,
in.
sir.
Push each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing greater than having like support.
Yeah,
Yo, bro.
Support,
genuine
bro.
support, I should
and
say.
who wants to see you go. Like there was one like so like I'll break this down too. I know we're gonna trail off a little bit, but one of the biggest things that I love is just pretty much support, right? So like I'm going through work, right, and I'm talking about like leveling up within the job and getting these degrees and getting these
You didn't wash your
certificates,
hands.
getting these
Sorry.
certificates, and one of the
I'm so sorry.
His hands wet and all.
right.
Like, I literally washed my hands. Like I don't.
And one of the things where she was just like, yeah, so she was like, I know you're focused on. I know you. It worked when you left. It worked when you came back. I'm just like,
Just making sure.
but one of the things she really mentioned was like, yo, I know you're really focused on these certificates and all these degrees, and I'm happy for you and everything, but like, don't forget your purpose. And your purpose is focus on that music. You love your music. You want to be creative. And I was just like,
I heard them
damn.
high
I still call him a bitch ass nigga.
Okay, I see
But that's
you.
really what it is. Having somebody by your side that's going to redirect
Support
you
you.
when you're about to, you know what I'm
it's
saying?
really
And I
hard,
feel
like-
like that's dope what you have with Malick
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're feeling some type of way, you're like, damn, I feel fucking up.
I swear to you, any little
Baby!
thing, like I literally will call Malick, like Malick, which chips should I get, barbecue or sour cream? Like, you're like the littlest thing.
The
like
littlest shit. That nigga be like,
not
sour
even
cream,
kidding.
you heard
And he'll
me?
be like,
Not even. I was befuddled when she called me about chips.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
That sweet
Exactly.
chili,
I
you
ain't gonna lie. I
heard
don't be
me?
having patience with shit like that.
I know he didn't, but I just did it because I'm like, you
I
know
don't be
what?
on business. You a grown ass woman.
That's what he really
That's
wanted
what I
to tell
wanted
me.
to say.
That's what he really wanted to say, but he didn't. He was like,
God
Moji,
damn.
you really call me for chips? like yes, and I'm gonna
Are
call
you
you for
sharing,
soap.
nigga?
It's like, yo,
No.
what do you eat all the time? What do you eat all the time? Well, I was thinking.
eat both.
Like, I was thinking, get both of them. Just get both of them. You're going to be hungry
No,
later.
here we gonna go. We gonna go to the notebook scene. What do you want?
I
What?
didn't know, and that's where Malik comes in.
I thought you just get both
I
of them.
get
Exactly,
that.
they both good. So I'm like, damn, which one should I?
Baby, sour cream.
Yeah, but
All
he
right,
My nigga,
so-
I was so befuddled that day, my
He
nigga.
was
Yo,
very
you don't even
confused.
understand.
He's like,
I
is this
looked
a
at
joke?
I looked at my phone like
I know this bitch not calling me about fucking chips.
about sour
All right,
cream.
all right.
and
So how do you feel, right? So she calls you about sour cream and barbecue chips. So what happens when you get that call saying like, "Hey, babe, I'm really feeling down about making these soaps. I'm fucking up." What is like that switch? You're like, okay, this is not about chips. I gotta support my
Oh
shorty.
no,
right now.
not even about like the chip shit was just random.
Yeah.
As fuck. But like when it's about
When
real
she
shit,
yeah.
When it's about real shit, like it's just like, yo, my nigga, like at the end of the day, she's trying to be Bezos like a motherfucker.
Hey,
She's
I
trying
like
to be
that.
Bezos like a motherfucker, and I tell her every single time, like, your business will not be built in a day. Rome wasn't built
was
in a
not
day.
built in a day.
I
That's
tell
what
her
he
that
said.
shit every time.
I love this shit, man.
Like, I tell her that every time.
That's
'cause,
real.
like, yo, like literally, she want to do mad extra shit. I'm just like, yo, you made lip gloss first, and then you want to go into the soaps, and then and so on and so forth. I'm just in my head like, my nigga, chill.
Yeah, he did. He'd be like, yo, relax. Like, you
Relax.
doing lip
Take your
gloss, you want to
time.
do soap, you want to do this, you want to do that. And
Take your
And
time.
I
she don't
run
even want-
everything. I
and
tell
she
Malik
don't-
I get that.
And she don't even
You put
want
too much on your plate.
And she
Yeah.
don't even want to go back to the lip glosses at that.
I'm so sick of it.
Yeah,
I'm
like
yo,
literally,
I'm
like
so sick
yo,
of it.
bro, like
oh
that
my
shit.
God.
That shit get me hot because it's just like, yo, my nigga, that's how you started off.
And when
that's
people
how
tell me like, "Oh, you're the only lip gloss I wear," I'm like, "Oh, damn, this will be the last time." I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
like,
Okay.
yo, I be looking at her like, my nigga. My
Okay,
nigga.
all right. So bet. So now you in the soap game right now, right? And it's flourishing. It's dope. Yo, I smelled. We went to Barnaby's and we were chilling. We were
Shout out
smoking.
to you for them drinks.
Hey
I'm
man, I
lit.
got you. It's
Shout out
all
to
love.
friends.
It's all love. I got you.
Check
Thank you
a
for
boy
coming
friend.
in.
Pick 'em
Yeah.
up.
Check a boy.
Some of them are unscented. Some of them
So
are
let's get into it. So can you, before he start grabbing shit, can you start breaking it down first? So the one he got in his hand right now, what's that right there?
So
That's
Talk
the
to
best
us.
one.
So
Show it to the
this
camera
one-
as well, please.
So this one, honestly, I don't even remember the name of these.
Right,
things.
right.
I just be like,
No, that's
come
the
with
one
it.
you told me that.
That's the dark rose one.
Yes,
Yes,
dark
it's scented with
rose.
dark rose.
That shit smells
and
fire. You
yes,
said that's your favorite.
That's my favorite smell.
Yes.
My
Let me
favorite
slide that over, man. Pass it around the table, man. You hogging it. Damn soap, man. Ooh,
This is my
shit.
favorite one.
I love.
I made
gotta
this with
smell
dark
one more
rose
time.
and labdaman. Is
Oh,
that- that's my
would you sprinkle gold in this one?
And you
I
even see the
did.
logo is on the motherfucker
Yes,
too,
sir.
with,
Shout out to
with the
Etsy.
body
wash
on
up
it.
with this, you get some gold
My
on you.
body,
Yes, and the lather
your
is out
body's
of this world.
burning up. That is fire.
Thank
bro.
you.
Stupid as fuck.
So the
So is that
actual-
so? What's this on top of it right
It's
here?
actually sunflower and
Oh, wow.
organic rose petals.
Wow,
Yes,
peep that right there with the
yes.
logo on
The
it.
fragrance notes are pink peppercorn.
Get my
Whoa.
PS5.
Listen, shut your ass up. We'll say it one more time, please.
The fragrance notes are peppercorn.
Help me, please, help me.
Help me.
Nigga, shut up.
Help me, please.
All right, is this supposed to be candy corn?
Wait,
No,
hold on.
it's
One
not.
at a
I
time.
hate the smell of candy
Hold
corn.
on,
I could
hold on,
not
hold
bring
on.
myself to make a candy corn.
Listen, we
scented
on
soap.
dark rose right now.
Oh, dark
what,
rose.
What is
yes,
this?
sorry.
Please.
So this is the top fragrance is pink peppercorn, the grapefruit and plum. The middle is cumin. The base is labdaman, vanilla, and patchouli.
See, I smell the vanilla. That
Yeah.
shit. That shit's amazing. I really like. So when you have it like that, do you have it in all your soaps? Is it in the soap? Is it like
So-
how does that work?
Wait, what do you mean the fragrance?
No. The petals and everything.
No, I put it at the top, honestly.
Okay,
but like
just,
some of the soaps that I do have, like I'll put like calendula or like chamomile and
Chamomile.
everything organic. Everything
I
organic.
love that.
You know, it's very skin friendly, and the butters I use are like shea butter, mango butter. The oils I use are olive oil.
Wow,
I use
that's fire.
basil oil. I use
So you
many.
started doing this because of your skin. You
Because
have
of
the
my skin,
eczema.
yes.
So since you've been doing
I wish
this,
I could show you guys a before and after.
wow,
It was crazy.
night and day.
Crazy. I could
Night
not
and day.
believe. Like, you know, so I have not bought like over the counter soap since.
I like that. So coming from somebody right with a nephew with eczema, is this good for
Yes.
children as well? Is
Yes,
it safe?
Yes, I
Okay.
use it for my niece all the time. The
Wow.
only thing I don't use are the ones that are scented with scented. So
Okay.
like any
Gotcha.
fragrance oil. But if were to use essential oils like eucalyptus, lavender, all those things.
Eucalyptus, man. You heard what I said, man. Eucalyptus is special to my heart.
Eucalyptus.
Yeah, niggas too.
Niggas too. Let me tell you, yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next one. What else you brought over?
So this one is old. This one was
ooh, I like the colors.
yeah,
on
this
that.
one's called Blend. I did this one for men because everyone's like, oh, we don't have any but it has essential oils, but like it's a light scent of essential oils because if too much of fragrance or essential oils can mess up the skin. So I tried to.
That's nice right
limit,
there.
yeah.
Does it have like is it menthol peppermint-ish?
No, so the fragrance
Because
oils.
the green
honestly,
area right here.
So the green area, that one is infused with moringa oil.
What's that?
Moringa powder, excuse me. So it's supposed to help with
Get my PS5.
oh my god, it's supposed to help with bettering your skin,
Okay. I like that.
anti-aging and all that stuff.
Right.
The top is the top is
black don't
made-
crack.
Okay.
Unless you are crack. But, we bounce back.
Facts.
The middle
I didn't
is
see them
made.
Tyler Perry movies.
The middle is made with rose kaolin clay, and the top is our activated charcoal. And
Hey,
like I said,
whoa,
every
time out, I'm
minute-
sorry. Like, don't disrespect Tyler Perry while she's
Talk about
trying to-
black business.
Yeah, while
Thank
she's talking
you.
about black business, 'cause
Let
he might
him
see
know.
this shit
Right?
and then be like,
Thank
"Oh, this
you.
beautiful black woman."
Yep.
Talk
See,
your
I
shit.
made this on
Man.
accident, but Juneteenth.
On accident?
Yes, like the
Really?
colors itself. Because Malik was like, "Yo, it reminds me of
It
like
did
Black
look like
history."
some, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
It
when I
literally
picked it up,
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Mama Boo Liz.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
all right.
okay. So I scented this one with rosemary, sweet orange, and lavender essential oils.
Ooh, different. All right. So this candy corn one, I know you said it's not candy corn.
It's not.
But it smells fire.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
shit. So what's this right home?
This one? I gotta bring up
That's
this
candy
stuff.
corn.
Take your time.
I see no.
Yes. Did you see me? You see?
That shit is fire.
See, so okay.
This is
so,
limited edition. Limited
Yes,
edition.
limited
Definitely
edition
limited
only
edition.
because
Limited edition.
Halloween
So I can
is
get this
once a
limited
year.
edition PS5.
It's once a year.
more time.
The fragrance note I use is green apple and cassis, coconut water, jasmine, acai, coconut milk,
Be
and
throwing her products
musk.
like that.
At least you caught it. Don't drop my shit now.
Yeah, so go ahead.
So yeah, the fragrance notes are green apple, cassis, coconut water, jasmine,
Wow.
acai, coconut milk, and musk. Yeah, I cannot stand
smells
the set.
good.
I cannot stand the smell of candy corn. I could not.
Re-
bring
yeah,
myself.
no. I can't
could
fuck with
not
candy corn. If you eat candy corn, you are a
You
psychopath.
are a serial killer. Let me tell you right now.
That's a fact,
Let me
man.
tell you right the fuck
But
now.
I know we were.
I'm curious about this one. Can you do one
Oh,
more?
please.
Oh yes, of course. That one is for my Valentine's Day collection. I'm not gonna announce for what, but it's for my Valentine's Day collection because
Alright,
somebody hit me up to do a little.
She's moving ahead.
Don't say it. Don't say what it is.
Nigga, you
but-
keep dropping your wallet. Get some better pants.
But this one is made with
Guys,
pink
You could have
peony
thrown
and
so back. I would have
nectarine.
caught it. I'm like Julio Jones.
So what's this one made out of?
Pink peony and nectarine. So the top notes are
Peony?
mandarin.
What's that? Pink peony?
Yes, pink peony. So the fragrances are mandarin, grapefruit, nectarine, pink pepper.
Mandarin?
Yes, sandalwood and cedar.
I don't even know that.
See, this is why I like this one so much because a lot of men's cologne, a lot of people don't know there's sandalwood. There's cedar and sandalwood,
yep.
yes. And obviously bergamot.
Yep.
But this right here has the sandalwood. Oh, with the gold
With
flakes
the
on
gold
the
flakes on.
What's
Not even
that?
gold
Oh.
flakes. It's actual mica. Like the, yes.
Ooh, different. Yo,
Thank you.
on some real shit, guys, like listen, man. I am not even bullshitting you guys. Like on some real, like if you don't know me, man, I am a candle fanatic. I'm a scent fanatic. One of my favorite scents is obviously bergamot, and the biggest one obviously is eucalyptus. Love it. So personally, I mean, I'm gonna have to hit you on the side and be like, I need some eucalyptus things. You know what I'm
These
saying?
soaps, they take 4 to 6 weeks to cure.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's
So,
crazy. So
So are they different prices range? What are they,
No,
what are they
they're
range?
actually also they range from $9. I didn't bring the smaller ones, but
Okay.
the smaller ones are $5, and then I do sell sample soaps, which are like $1 to $2, depending on what ingredients I use.
I like
with them.
that. So you also do it so you can try it.
Yeah,
So.
because like some people will buy and be like, I don't really like it.
Right,
know,
'cause
and
you could
not-
get
what
it-
works for me may not work for you.
Right, because you
That's
could get a
why-
pack of Dove soap for like $3-4. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But you're like, listen, man, I know it's $9, but try it out for about $1. Let me know how you feel about it.
Exactly. You know, like this one's made with goat's milk. You know, I'm like, you know.
What is it? Goat's milk?
milk.
Yeah, right there.
That's unscented.
That she
for
actually
sensitive
milks
skin. So you
herself.
said your nephew has eczema. That's
Yes.
a perfect bar
This
for
is perfect
him.
for him.
That's a perfect bar.
You know
Anything
I'm
that's
a buy
not-
I don't actually know how to milk a goat.
Listen,
You got Cash App, right?
Azizat.com. Yes, I do.
This shit
But
didn't
you
start
can
yet.
even buy it
PS5.
online. Azizat.com.
So first of all, we're gonna have to
This
get a
nigga and his
PS5 scent.
PS5.
We're gonna have to get a Sony scented soap for this gentleman right now.
I'll probably
Oh,
wake
God.
up.
No. His idea, Leak. Come up with
It
your
smells
own.
like technology.
Come up with your own, and then give her the sense that you want, so she can make it and have that in a special event to get Leak a PS5.
Yep.
Oh,
Sponsor.
different.
You already know what the fuck time it is, man.
This nigga on his PS5.
Well, it's crazy because like I said, I'm really big into scents. I've always wanted to. Eventually, I'm gonna get in the cologne game. I really want to get into cologne. So shout out to you, man. These are scented very well. They're smooth. Even when I touch it, it's just like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
My fingers do feel a little
Yeah, it's like it's really really dope. So so
Got
what?
3 of them at the crib right
Yeah.
now.
Yes, support
Talk
me,
your
boo.
shit.
Yo, I'll say this, right? As somebody
All
that,
money in.
As somebody that like can't smell shit that great, I can definitely smell these and it smells really good.
Thank you.
Nice. Okay, so another thing you also dive into is not bath bomb. I'm sorry, shower steamers.
Yes.
So what made you get into that right there?
Honestly, you know, it fits the aesthetic of the.
Okay.
I actually started with shower steamers first, and then I branched onto.
Is shower steamers harder to make than soap?
Honestly, it was harder to find the recipe and to find like I had to test it on myself and see like how long it lasts in the shower and
Right.
stuff. And yeah, that one smells like Big Red.
Big red.
Yeah, the gum.
That's
All right,
cinnamon.
I have a question. Yeah,
Cinnamon.
that's dope.
Yeah.
What is a shower steamer for people that don't
So
know?
it's like an alternative to like it's an alternative to bath bombs, but you don't
Yeah.
you don't like shower with it. You put it at the end of your shower. I mean, you don't like bathe with it. You put it at the end of your shower. I would tell people to put the water like all the way high, like so it's hot, so it can like
The steam. So
will-
steam activates it,
Yes,
right? So a lot of people.
exactly.
So shower steamers is like the hot water, that steam in the bathroom activates that steamer.
Yes.
So one of the things I do, like I mentioned before, is like me and my girl, we put eucalyptus like
yeah.
plants on top of like on the bottom of our shower. So when we steam the bathroom, helps with like breathing and just relaxing. So
Y'all
that
mad
serves
extra.
for that. Hey man, listen man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I love eucalyptus, but you can that
I don't know if
serves
you
it
wanna
the same
smell
way.
it, but it really does smell like Big Red. And I was
Hey.
like, oh shit, it smells like Big Red gum.
Yeah. And so how long does that last in the shower?
So this one it will last like 3-4 showers,
3-4
depending. Yeah,
showers,
because I
right.
still have the one that I'm using, and I'm on like my 3rd shower. With
Wow,
it,
that's
you know?
awesome.
So it just depends on how long you want to
Right.
use it for.
maybe
and how
get
much-
maybe get like them little things and then put it in it, so it doesn't like does it
Right.
melt or something?
Yeah,
Or is
so
it-
it's supposed to melt.
all
So
right.
I tell people to let it, the water touch the bottom of it, not the top, because if it touches the top, everything's just gonna
It's just gonna
melt
dissolve right
really
down.
quick. Yes, exactly. So
I like that. I like that a lot, man. That is really,
this was my
really
tester. This was my tester
fire.
one, as you can see. I was like, well, let me not bring the other ones, but this was my tester one.
Clap it up for you, girl. God damn it. God
you.
damn it. I like that. So you're not getting back into the lip gloss game. You're like, I'm over it.
I'm so over it. It's
So
not
you're
even
going
funny.
full
I
force
wish
with
she would go back.
Azizat. What about chapstick?
Chapstick, yes. I'm actually trying to do a collab with somebody. I'm gonna mention her in a few, but yeah, I'm gonna do a collab with somebody soon, and hopefully, you know,
Yeah.
get
So,
shit popping.
so you wanted to talk about these black businesses that you're working with. So
yes.
let's dive into that.
These
So
beautiful black
and I
babies.
like the fact that she brought up a list of
had
black
to.
businesses that she
had
like.
to.
So why is it important for you to highlight black businesses
It's just-
besides the obvious?
Oh, black. You know, like support black people and
black,
everything.
black,
Support
black,
us
black,
in
black.
everything
Hey,
we do. You know,
yes.
like I feel like everybody's supporting white people, so it's like you gotta put us on. Like I gotta put us on too. Whatever
Right.
little thing that I can do, you know, whatever big thing
Right.
I can do, I'm gonna put everybody on. It's not just about me; it's about us. you
Yes,
know?
talk your shit.
We all
I
had
love
the
that.
same idea going into this
Right.
business world, so it's
I
like,
love to hear it.
you know, so now
Love
it's
to hear
like,
it.
wow, we get to do this shit together.
Black businesses right here,
Beautiful
too.
black babies.
right here too.
Yes, I try.
I love that. So go ahead, Queen. Talk about it.
So some of the black businesses that I know of are the 4C Voice and Earthly Essentials. They're both natural hair care products, and
Okay.
Earthly Essentials is a plant-based hair product. Sora the brand, she sells body butters.
So what's up?
Let me-
Fire, yes, body. I'm telling you, don't just go on Instagram. I'm telling you, follow
I-
their pages.
Oh, yeah, we
Can I
gotta
stop
plug in
you
yours
real
too.
quick? Can I stop it real quick? I like the fact that the first person she put up there, she could actually probably get into that lane, but she's still giving them
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
right,
it's
right.
not like, oh, I do the same thing kind of something.
Because at the end of the day, it's still a healthcare line in a sense, so it's still competition, but at the same time, you're still highlighting them and showing them love.
But
So.
my thing is, before she gets back into supporting these black brands, it's about supporting.
For sure.
A lot of people in Rhode Island have this crabs in a barrel mentality.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be like that. You know,
We all can win.
We could all eat.
at the end of the day, we come from a really very, very, very small market. So it's just about like, yo, at the end of the day, support people. You don't have to be on top of another motherfucker.
There's more power in unity than
there's just some people out here that have janky ass businesses and like they have hella support.
This nigga.
You know,
Throwing shade.
they have hella
Major
support.
key.
They have hella support.
Look at me holding an
but, like,
umbrella. You getting the shade.
Nah, but I'm keeping it real though. 'cause,
Nah,
like,
yeah,
there's
you
a-
are. You are.
There's a bunch of people that have businesses that get hella buzz just because off of their name. At the end of the day, like they have a team. My girl and the people
By
that she's
herself.
mentioning, they do it themselves.
Right, and I like that. I like
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Like, there's a real reason. Like, she can be like, "Yeah, I'm self-made," because yes, the fuck she is.
That's right.
She's self-made. She
Talk
does
your
this
shit.
shit
Talk your shit,
herself. You know, she does. She
your
has
shit,
no team. She does it by herself. And literally,
She don't even need to big herself up. She got her
See,
man.
but the thing is,
Yeah,
when
real
Malik,
talk.
Malik says I don't have a team, I kind of want to disagree because I feel like he's on my team. My family's on my team. Like my
Yes,
family,
sir.
you know, like
Yes,
they support
sir.
me. They're the ones that I
Yes.
can.
Yes.
I mean,
All you need is support.
It's been a year since I've been in business, and I'm not. It's up and it's stuck. You know, so as long
so
as I have
she's
the
right.
support,
She does have a team.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
But
do.
still,
I do.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself. At the end of the day, I'm not the nigga making soaps.
Yeah,
Right,
but you're
My
the
boo
one-
without
is
you
making soap.
supporting
Thank
her
you.
and
Like,
bringing
it's
her,
the
Keeping
drive.
her,
Yes,
keeping her
it's
mental
that-
right,
Yes,
man. You try,
yes.
Cause I could have given up, like, you know, I could have been like, oh, fuck this shit, hell no, oh, fuck no.
It's a lot.
Especially the times I've cried when my batch is seized. I wasted like 6 pounds of soap, and I would call Malik and tell
it's
him,
money. It's expensive.
Yes, you know, like nobody thinks about the products or the time that I have to put into it
Right.
and stuff. You know, like the sweat, the tears, like that shit is really a lot. And
Yeah.
I started this in the beginning of January, like the soaping stuff. So
Right, right.
now that I'm actually in my bag and actually know how to make soap, I'm like,
And you're
yeah,
confident
I'm
behind it,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm
Yes.
here and I'm not going nowhere.
And you also credit your man for
Yes,
supporting you and
yes.
calling you and asking and him telling you to get sour cream chips and shit.
love to see
And
it.
all
Love to
that.
see
Love
it.
to fucking see
So,
it.
you
So
already know what I'm gonna say.
Oh God.
My PS5 can't.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
He does.
man, that's
We'll see.
fire.
And PS5.
But
So
to
you
go
know
back-
what? You know what? You
but
should
to-
do a soap. Maybe it doesn't smell like PS5, but
It
and
looked like a
like.
PFI.
I'm just saying, fire.
But to campaign off of what my girl's saying, either way, like, yeah, she can say I'm a part of a team, but at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I'm not the person putting
Yeah.
the work. I'm just telling her what it is,
Or
what
helping
it
her.
ain't.
Right.
Because, like, you know, she goes through it, you know, just like all businesses,
That's right.
businesses and all up and coming rappers
They say
go through it.
And they
3 to
don't talk
5
about that
years.
enough.
3 to
Yeah.
5 years,
Yeah.
man.
They
It
don't.
tests your patience.
Yeah.
It tests your pockets.
Trust me, there were
Yeah,
times I
nah.
wanted to give up.
Yeah.
I did
She
not.
definitely did, and I'm just like, my nigga.
Us
you-
too.
you-
I mean, it's just a podcast,
Yeah.
but nigga, it still takes a lot of work to come up with topics and content. Some stuff is a hit or miss. Let's be real, but at the same time, it's like we love to do this, and we see the reaction from
See, it's
other
not
people.
just a
But-
podcast though. It's a
But-
podcast. You
but
know what I
it's
mean?
the
Like
beauty
that's
and the
something.
struggle.
Right.
I
It
think
still
that-
works.
I
It
think
still
that's
does.
what people forget. Like, there's a real beauty in the struggle. Because even then, like, literally, I remember when this podcast was at Sherlock's crib, and like niggas was just doing it for the face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Drinking,
and,
bullshit.
yeah, drinking, bullshit, and just having fun with it. You know what I mean? And like, there's a beauty in the struggle because not everything is gonna be out the park. Not everything is like. Everything that you want to do is going to take work.
It's gonna
For
take
sure.
time.
Like
If
you
you
said,
love it,
Rome wasn't built in a
yeah,
day.
if you love it, it's gonna take work.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I mean? So like at the end of the day, like you just gotta keep pushing through. 'Cause
That's
at the end
right.
of the
No
All right,
matter
so-
if you
Right.
get
I have a-
sales or not, like
Right.
just keep going. Because I
Udi,
had
what's
months.
your
I have a
where I
statement
didn't
and a
get
question,
sales.
right? So like when you say like at Extra Lives Kill, like I think one of the things that we struggle with now is more so like promoting ourselves and like even just like YouTube and stuff like that. Like I think like I handle that business part of it, but it's like me coming up with like hashtags and like knowing how to like pimp the system to try to like get more views. Like that shit
takes work.
It takes mad work,
Takes
right?
mad work.
It
What
does.
is something that on the business side that you struggle with that and I know you want to get back to this, but that that you're working on now?
I like that.
There's a lot of things like I want to say like just using social media, for example, like advertising, you know, like there's a lot of people, they see your shit, they see it, but they won't like it, they won't comment, they won't say anything.
How to make it sexy, how to make it enticing.
Yeah, you know,
appealing.
but my thing is, I always say just post it because everybody's gonna see that shit, you know. And what got me that, what made me like, you know, get that mindset is reels, you know, using Instagram reels. You know, I don't have 1,000 followers, but like 1,000 people will watch my videos, you know, and of that 1,000, like they'll
Genuine followers.
I'll shoot a video of me taking a shower with your stuff. I'll put it out. And I'm saying joke.
I like that. I like that.
Do
I
that,
like
okay.
that. But not only that though, it's just that engagement. Like social media is it's really hard. But a lot of people forget too though. Sometimes we limit ourselves because of our surroundings, right? We are so focused about like people around here watching our shit. Yo, there's motherfuckers in Australia and Holland and Australia, like there's put it out there.
Strangers are your best friends. Let me tell you, they're the most supportive
like,
ass people.
Real talk. Like I did a song called Trip. Granted, it was Pilo and MN Pro, the producers. And real talk, it was like I forgot the numbers per se, but there was more people listening to that song in the Netherlands more than the U.S. Like
crazy. I just put my dad onto that song.
You know what I'm saying?
We were just sitting outside. And I was like, yo, I think he's like, Freddie sings. He goes, for real? Like, yeah. So I put him in the song. He's like, oh shit, I thought it was a girl.
It happens. Yo, the worst was my best friend's son. He was just like, when you sing, you sound like a girl. I'm like, nigga, come on, shut your ass up. This voice sounding like a girl's gonna make money one day, nigga. You want that PS5, right?
But so we don't forget.
For sure.
So we don't forget.
100%.
Can you run through your list?
Oh yeah, so the list of the black-owned business. Let me continue.
Yes,
so I said
please.
the 4C Voice. And make sure you follow them on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know? Erkley Essentials, Sora the brand, Lusciously Golden Skincare, Tea to a Flame. She makes handmade candles and teas.
Nice.
That's so fire.
Yes.
Astarian Luxury. She sells bundles, lip
Oh,
gloss,
that's fam.
Oh, you know her? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Astarian Luxury. She's very supportive. The Ogun brand, she sells shades like glasses. Laid by her hands, she be doing the goddamn thing, like laying my hair. She sells bundles as well. And also Touched by Tanya, she does hair. She will be laying the
Shout
fucking
out to
shit.
Touched by Tanya.
Yeah, get my bundles from there, boo. Get my bundles from there, boo. 30 inch, okay.
Shout out to her. 30 inch bundles.
My cousin, shout out to her, Adi Basola Studio. She's a graphic designer, so
Nice.
she's actually currently working on my new logo. Shout out to her.
I need a logo too.
Okay, look, then hit her up, Adi
There you
Basola
go.
Studio. Ami on the Beat, she does makeup. Another person who also does makeup is Perla Marina Beauty.
That sounds familiar,
Yeah,
actually.
she's fucking fire. It's dope.
Okay.
I'm dope. And then World Dreams 401. He's actually having a fashion show on October 14th. I believe it's at El
Nice.
Patio Bar and Grill. If I'm not
Man.
mistaken. Yeah, so check that
Clapped
out.
up to all of them motherfuckers right there. Wow. That's fire right there.
Yes.
Shout out
And
to
then
them.
There's also Omogate Cosmetics. There's so many people that I can't think of right now.
But most importantly, where can people find you?
me, Instagram. I have TikTok. So
And it's under the same Azizat.
no, so it's so
There you
honestly,
go.
yeah, right. So for TikTok, it's AZIZAT.official.
Okay.
On Instagram, it's also the same thing. Hold on. No, see on Instagram it's see I'm confused. On Instagram it's Azizat Official.
How are
so
you confused?
AZIZAT.
Better get my PS5 the way you're hurting me.
This nigga not about to get his PS5 the way he acted. And then I also have a Twitter.
Right. Clean it up.
Yeah, so I would tell people
That's
to follow
dope.
me on all them.
All right. Make sure you follow Azizat. Make sure you follow Moji. Make sure you already know.
AZIZAT.
Talk your shit.
And I also have a
Do it
website,
Do it again.
AZIZAT.com. Hey. Azizat.com, the one and only.
That's right. Well, another thing I wanted to mention, yo, like real talk though, we was actually having this conversation before we started the podcast. It's really dope to have like your friends and like their girlfriends too. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really like.
Yo.
Do you guys have friends and like you don't like their girlfriends? So how do you guys like handle that? Like or boyfriends, friends with them. You don't like their boyfriends.
Yeah.
However, like
Malik knows who I don't like. I won't say
She
who, but you
definitely-
know.
you don't have to
She
say
definitely-
names,
she
but
definitely does
it's
it, like-
it's
There's
definitely
a few I
a
don't
thing.
like. I'd be like, I don't like you. Why are you talking to me? And they know
Ah,
damn well
damn.
I'm
And
not
that's
saying-
your friend's girl.
That's his. That's his.
That's
friend.
my
They ain't
people's.
friend. They ain't my friend.
Well,
I
that's
do
what I'm
not
saying.
them.
Like, how do you guys handle that? Like,
Honestly, he
Well-
does his own thing, and I do my own thing. That's it. Like
I
they're
try
not
to keep
dating
I,
us, you know?
I try to keep it as copacetic as I can because like literally
Exactly.
there's people that she hates and I will tell you
I
off
don't
the
hate them. I
podcast,
just dislike
off the
them.
podcast.
you fucking hate this person.
I
I'm
don't-
talking about.
Who?
There's not. I don't not like.
Oh,
shit.
no.
Yeah, no names, no names,
Yeah,
no
I'm like-
names. But go ahead.
No matter if I don't like him or not, I'm still gonna keep it like.
Yeah, I
hey,
keep
how
it-
you
I
doing?
keep it
You mean,
cordial.
da-da-da-da.
Keep it cordial.
I just tell like if I'm
Out of
dating
respect,
a girl, I
out of
can't.
respect, I she does it because
I
it's just
respect
me. But
I-
like I know her real feelings,
Yep.
so like I
Right,
just
right.
be like,
But you just-
shit.
But go
okay.
ahead, Woody. Woody.
Yeah,
The
go
only
ahead.
thing I require from a shorty that be around me is if my boys are being hoes, I don't give a fuck if you're friends with their girl. Don't say shit. Like I don't give a fuck. If my boys,
What? Moji's a
hoeing,
fed. She snitching.
I don't.
Black girls stick
Mind
together.
your
Black
fucking
girls stick
business.
Moji's
together.
a fed.
Black
and
girls.
I am. Don't do shit
Snitching.
around me. Yep.
Yep.
And I am.
Don't mind your
I don't
fucking
give a
business.
fuck. Don't disrespect your girl around me because I will definitely switch. I don't give a fuck.
True
I
snitch
don't care.
for real.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys
My
do the
nigga.
same. So if you see Malik doing some fuck shit, you better let me fucking know.
Moji, I'm gonna tell you to your
Malik
face,
never
I would
does fuck
never
shit
say
because
it.
Malik.
That's crazy. Malik.
But just like how you
No,
supporting.
it's not that. It's
That's
just that
crazy.
it's not my business. When I say something to him like, yo, your girl's cute as fuck. I'm like cool as fuck. Like, chill, nigga. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah.
I'll say something to him, but I'm not coming to you.
Right,
Oh,
right,
that's
right.
No, that's different. That's
Right.
Like
that's different.
I was always taught you kind of bring it to your homie. Like,
Yeah.
I would never like if my boy did something outlandish in public, I'm not gonna yell at him right then
You
and there.
should though. I feel
I'm-
like you should, as your boy, you should not be having your boys looking stupid out here.
No,
You should be
no.
telling them
You don't
that.
ever,
Especially-
you don't ever check your nigga in public. You
Not in
always,
public, on the side. I'd
on the
never do-
side.
yeah,
I would
on
do
the
that.
side,
I would just,
of
I'm like, yo, nigga. You know what I mean,
you doing? Right,
calm
right.
down. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
But
right.
I ain't gonna be like.
But you
I ain't
would
gonna-
say
I'm
something.
telling your girl, Lee.
Right, you would say something though, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Thank
if,
you.
if it was some outlandish shit, I'd be like, all right, yo,
Yo, you need to chill.
Yeah, some wild ass
But
shit.
you're still not
some
gonna tell
niggas
his
don't do
girl,
that,
though.
Hell no.
But that's
some
what-
niggas don't
Cause
do
it's not my
that.
business.
Some niggas don't do that. They be like, oh, let me shit.
That's some
It's not my business.
That's
They
some
blind
weirdo
eye
shit.
that
I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Fuck, dudes have a different code. That's some weirdo
They
shit.
do.
I only did that
Because
for-
where
I
does
only
your
did that-
loyalty
I only
lie?
did that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Boy, that's fucked up to me personally because it's like,
No,
okay,
talk
you're
on it.
loyalty, but it's like you're not being loyal to your boy because you're not checking him. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
But
You gotta
you're
check
saying, but
your
you're not
boy.
saying checking him. You're saying to contact his girl and let him know and let you know.
No,
Is that what you're
maybe
saying?
No.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it sounded like. Check your boy, yes,
I'm
but I'm not.
I'm a snitch, but I won't tell the girl. Like I'm a check
Look
the
at her.
boy.
She
You know
said,
what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
Okay, you're gonna check your. You're gonna check
I'm gonna check
your
the boy,
friend.
but if I see if it's
Yeah.
like a continuous behavior, I'm like, yo, listen, shawty, your boy's playing you.
So you
But girls
want
don't-
contact?
But that's the
Yes,
thing,
maybe.
though. You know that girls don't like each other, and she gonna tell you to mind your business. It's gonna,
and that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
but
true,
I'm
too,
gonna
women.
ruin your
I'm gonna make
friendship.
sure she knows, because imagine I'm gonna be
Really?
around Malik, I'm gonna see all that shit happening and all that
Listen.
stuff.
See, my thing is,
I've had to have this
no.
talk.
My
I've
thing-
had to have that talk.
my
And I was
thing
like, yo,
is-
shut up.
My thing is, I'm gonna check my homie, right?
Right.
But
As
my
you should.
big, as you should, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, like you really, like, yo, be careful. You got chill, bro. I'm gonna tell you this. But if it gets to the point where it starts to be like, yo, where you feel like you have to say something like to his girl, bro, that's just, to me, that just feels like uncomfortability. I'm gonna be like, to me, I'd be like, yo, I'm uncomfortable being around you because real talk, you doing some shit that I don't even want. Like, you looking really crazy. So I'm going to remove myself. I'm not calling his girl. That's none of
nah.
my
I ain't
business.
gonna call her, but if I
I'm gonna
see
check
her, I'ma
him
put
if
her
he
to the
doesn't
side.
listen, and then you
Like,
putting me in a situation where I'm like, now I'm
why
looking
you in that
crazy.
situation?
Yo,
Now
Why you doing that?
I remove
Why
myself.
you doing that?
Now I
Why you
remove
playing your
myself.
girl?
Freddie,
One-
that's
one
where
way-
that's where
Why you
I
playing
I'm
sit
not
your
calling
girl?
his girl.
I
That's
tell
where-
Malik,
that's where I'm at in
there's
life.
things, I don't know if this is the same or this falls into the same category, but
Right.
Malik, like if I post a cute picture, Malik's boys will slide in my DMs, heart eyes and shit, and I would tell
Wait,
him.
what?
I tell him, and I don't know
Lee,
if that's
beat
a
these
problem.
niggas up. You big as fuck.
I tell him, I'm like, yo, listen, like this person's saying this to me.
All
I'm
right,
just
so
letting
that's
you know.
why
It's out of
Let's dive into that
All right,
really
so
quick.
that's
Because
why, I use
out of respect for
I don't
him.
use the hot eye shit. I use the fire shit. I'll just put the
fire sign is
yeah. I just do the
different.
fire
When you
sign.
do
Or
it, I
don't
do tell
me
say
speak on it.
nothing at all.
Let me speak on that.
Like it, scroll.
But do they have a relationship with you as far as like you guys
I
always?
don't know.
Oh,
There's no relationship whatsoever.
'Cause, like,
They
I'll say
know
it's
me.
like-
They
So
know
can I
me.
speak on
They
it?
know
Wait,
of me,
hold on,
or they
hold on,
know me
hold on.
because this is my man. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like-
so
like, I
don't know
have
if they're trying to be like, oh, this
certain
is
relationships
sis, but no, I don't believe in that. This is sis if you're my man. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not my man's friends are not my friends. So
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
that's
you know
why.
what they're not my friends. So
Besides
it's
you
like,
niggas.
Okay, go ahead,
Right,
Malik.
it's
Talk.
different.
Go ahead. Talk, Malik.
So put it like this, right? I know what type of person I am when I want to see red.
We know how you
know.
react when you see red.
we know.
So,
Yep.
so literally, when they do that to her, and she tells me, and it's just I literally brush it off because it doesn't matter to me. Because at the end of the day, I know she's not gonna go out her way
Right.
to be like her eyes back. Because I know she's gonna
You
tell
trust
me.
her.
Right.
She's gonna tell me what it is.
Yeah.
You know. So like, I already have so much trust in her.
Right.
Like she can do whatever. She can go to the clubs, this, that, and the fifth.
Right.
Like it is what it is with me at this point in juncture.
Right.
Leave these niggas alone, bro.
Well, here's let me just comment really quick. So I've been a person that's been in this situation twice, right? And there was one that was in front of my face, and there was one that was like right, exactly, right. So here's the thing. There comes a different. There's a thing. If it's a stranger, it's different. Now this is your homie that you have love for. It gets. I mean,
That's
regardless,
true.
it's straight disrespect.
That's true.
I'm not. So the instance that happened in front of my face, it was we were all drunk, right? And you know, you got your homie just being like, "Oh, yo," he's like, and he didn't know we were dating. He's like, "Oh, you got dating her?" I was like, "Yeah, that's my girl." He's like, "Cool." He's like, "You know, we all drunk, blah blah." Blah. He's like, "We're dancing." He's like, "Yo, bro, you can't handle that." I'm just like, "Bro,
That's whack.
Mind your business. You're
Yeah.
dirty macking. Nah, that's dirty macking.
That's
Yeah,
dirty.
that
He's like, you
is.
can't.
That
Nigga,
is.
hold
That
on.
is.
I literally
That
just
is.
told
And
you.
niggas do that.
Niggas
Niggas
do that. I literally just told you this is my girl, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
what are you doing?
Right.
And then you see him with the beard, looking. It's like, all right, but this is my boy. Somebody I consider my brother. So instead of wilding out, I removed myself.
Okay.
I do not fuck with you anymore. Because if you can disrespect me in front of my face like that, that means you never respected me in the first place.
For
You
sure.
could do anything. You capable of anything.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one. The other time, it's like we had a party. Niggas slid in my
Catch that
girl's
touchdown,
DM.
motherfucker.
No, this is
This
the
nigga
funniest
watching
one. This is the funniest one. This is one of my boys that I respect. Now I don't really consider my brother, but I had love for him. And he literally slid in my girl's DM and literally was like, "Oh, it was nice seeing you." Nigga got drunk. "Oh, I love you."
Nigga, what?
She showed me that.
What
I was
kind
like,
of-
"What is wrong with this nigga?"
Nigga, what
So
kind
what
of-
did I do?
You remove yourself.
Remove myself.
That's
I don't
just-
fuck with you no
I
more.
don't know, man.
I'm not
That's
gonna,
Nigga,
I'm
what
not gonna
kind of
make a
red shit is
spectacle. I'm
that?
not gonna fight you. I'm not. No, I trust
I
my
get
girl.
you.
You know,
That's
but
just
now
weird,
you're not
bro.
my boy no more, bro.
Yeah,
That's all.
maybe-
Because you're
you know what?
Try not to
disrespecting.
cross that
I'm
line
not trying to
with
get
people's
there,
like
bro.
female
It's
shit.
funny, bro.
I kind of be like unless I like, cause I look at your girl as like my sister,
Right.
Like I love her to death, and I feel like when you're not around, I'm supposed to protect her. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
But
Appreciate you.
But like to be.
Funny.
To be like in a fucking like to be behind your back saying some shit that you can't.
Come on, bro.
Like I would never say something to your shorty that I wouldn't say in front of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a line, bro.
Yeah, it's just that's just weird, bro.
Or
and
I-
that goes for any of the homies. Like I'm
Real
not like
talk.
saying like I might like. All right, remember, and we're not gonna say the name, but I was like this nigga shorty out here looking. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I would never cross that line.
Nah,
That's just
bro, it's
shorty.
not
And even
happening.
after they broke up, or if they did break up, I still be like,
No.
cross the
Not
no.
doing it. That's a fact.
But now
That's a
some
fact.
niggas are shiesty. They would
Niggas will do whatever for
They're Mr.
fucking.
Shiesty.
Shout out to Wu Shiesty.
Niggas will do whatever for. I mean, not to degrade it, but like for pussy, bro. It's like really, dog.
Yo, and that's
Yeah,
why,
it's
that's
really-
why I
it's
still
really
think-
ugly.
They go as far as throwing their own niggas under the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So-
I'm like, yo, I saw that nigga cheating. He don't trust you.
Yeah.
You need to fuck with a
Exactly.
nigga like
right,
me.
Exactly.
Right.
What?
That's dirty macking for
I
real.
can't.
That's
I can't
fucked
get
up.
behind niggas like this. Too many. Not to downplay women in general, but there's too many women out here, bro. You don't need to be shiesty over a female.
Real talk. Real talk. All right, well, let's move on. I know this is a hell of a transition, but we need to get into this because this has been the craziest craziest talk in social media right now, and it's about the Dave Chapelle, the closer special, bro. Oh my fucking
It's
God.
a great closer.
My man is getting dragged out here.
As always.
As always, right? Sticks and stones,
Per
sticks and
usual.
stones, everything.
Per usual.
One thing about Dave Chappelle, that motherfucker speaks his goddamn mind, and he don't get. And it's and real talk, it's the art. When you're a comedian, this is what it is. You're supposed to like draw them emotions out. When I ain't gonna hold you. When I watched that, I was like, ooh, damn, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Not even. I was the whole way.
But let's dive into it. First of all, let's go around the table. How did you guys feel about this special? I know you didn't check it out, but you're gonna chime in because the topics get crazy.
Twitter itself
is going
topics,
crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What about you, Udi? How did you feel about the special? Loved it.
I think that people are missing the backlash is exactly what he like. They basically proved him right. Like everything that he said. Everything had an underlying tone to it. I think that people miss the truth in the delivery.
Right.
And
As always.
they get caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, yo, you didn't listen to the content.
Or at least listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, to gather because he says things, makes parallels to different things, and then puts a joke in between,
Right.
and then brings it back to seriousness,
Yes.
and keeps doing that the whole way around. Yeah, it's an up and down thing. So he's serious,
Which is comedy.
He's joking, serious, draws the parallel, jokes again about it, and then but it's all truth to it. Yeah, some of the things that he might say might be deemed like a little overboard, a little bit for
makes you uneasy.
Makes you sensitive.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But there's truth in everything. Besides, I'm very sympathetic to people and how they deliver things because I get the most shit in this world for my delivery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nobody like people don't give me grace. You know what I'm saying? when I'm like they don't listen to me sometimes, and I'm like, yo, this is not what I said. This is what I said. And I have to break it down.
Well, this is what you said. This is not what you meant.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think Dave Chappelle's a smart motherfucker. And he knew that this was gonna incite all this shit.
This is why he saved it to the end.
Yeah, and he's like, "Yo, this is basically a wrap up for the last what was it 3?
Right.
This is like the 4th one, right?
Yeah, I think
Netflix.
yeah.
And this was the wrap up for everything that he was saying.
Right.
And I feel like he handled it concisely.
Right.
Is it concisely? Yeah, precisely. And it to me, being a fan of Dave Chappelle, I listened. Twice and then judge. Well, the National Black Justice Coalition asked Netflix to pull Dave Chappelle's The Closer special over comments deemed transphobic. So go ahead, and then we'll have Malick's thoughts about that. I can't Google it because I'm using it for the thing. But if you look at the National Justice of whatever it is, I never even heard these motherfuckers.
National Black Justice Coalition.
That sounds like some black but it's for gay and trans people.
Really?
Yeah, if you
Black Justice. So why is it called Black Justice?
Google it real quick. Can you Google it? Right under the thing, it'll tell you what the mission statement is.
Right.
If you press Google.
What black? Transgender.
So and this is not, and I'm not. That's basically flying under false pretenses. That has nothing to do with the name. So I just wanted to put that out there now.
Right.
But let's go. So people have a point of
talking. So it's a civil rights organization dedicated to empowerment of black, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, et cetera, et cetera. So how did and transgender people, sorry, the one. So how did you feel about the special, Leak?
Honestly, how I felt about the special is just another Dave Chappelle special. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he kept it real. He kept it funky because he made a lot of points. You know, literally, it's just like, yo, you can say, and it's not to like dismiss what the baby said because he brought up the baby in the fucking special, but literally, it's just along the lines like, yo, you can get canceled off of offending,
especially gay people.
Gay people's feelings.
You don't touch gays and Jews, bro.
Yeah.
But like,
and that's what he attacked.
But like, if you kill a nigga, all right, cool, whatever. We brush on the
But the
side.
context behind that, though, even though I agree, it's also the context. Like it was also self-defense.
Self-defense.
It was self-defense. So I know, I get the reason why he.
It
wasn't the strongest argument, but I think he just did it more for joke purposes.
No,
Exactly.
but I understand where he was coming from. Because at the end of the day, like it's real easy to offend the LGBTQ community.
Right.
It's easy to offend them, and then you get canceled for it.
So quick. And
so
do you guys feel that Dave Chappelle was transphobic with this special?
No, because he's always had this stance for years.
It's not.
And mind you, the nigga said himself, like, nigga,
I can't stop making jokes about you niggas.
Yeah.
Two of the biggest things that he talked about was, one, how can you be inclusive? How could trans people want to be gay and trans? The LGBTQ community want to be inclusive but can't be joked on. That makes no sense.
Everybody gets joked on.
Everybody gets joked on.
Especially
the
black
second
people.
one, right? He made the biggest point of all, right? The LGBTQ community, right? We're talking about his biggest. He said this in the pod. He said this in the special. Is I don't even have a problem with y'all. I have a problem with white people.
Yeah, he said if you go back to all of my specials, my problem is white people.
Yeah, and he
It was one more. It was one more.
And then he brought it to my attention, and I have thought about this shit, but I've never really thought about this shit. After being gay, you're still fucking white, right?
When he made the call,
you can be racist and gay.
Absolutely.
So we're over here helping you for your cause, but how many of them marched and did all that shit for black? You know what I'm saying?
And another thing he said is, so he's like, I'm actually jealous because y'all motherfuckers are unified. Black people haven't been able to be unified in so long with anything, but gay people relatively
so
quickly.
New.
Yes,
and you guys got damn near everything you've wanted.
Yes,
and we've been we got out the mud.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's just to me, it's just on some real shit like.
So there was a lot of agreements, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of agreements. So were there any disagreements in this special?
No, I didn't.
Besides the baby thing. I don't have a disagreement.
The baby thing, like I said, he's a jackass on his own right. But like at the end of the day,
nobody will cancel him.
But like literally, it's just more along the lines like he has a point to what he said,
right?
In terms of the baby, because it's just like, yo, we really get like, especially the
LGBTQ, elemental P.
I'm too drunk to even say this shit right now. So like literally, like it's easy. It's real easy to offend them, but like it's just like, yo, my nigga, you wasn't out here on these fields,
right?
You wasn't out here. You wasn't out here getting it out the mud, my nigga.
There was a lot.
Literally, it really takes nothing to offend y'all, but then y'all be saying like, oh, I could be like, oh, that's gay, cancel me.
I literally had this talk the other day, I watched the special at Vsauce recently again with everybody, and we was having a conversation about it really hurts my feelings that this community, if you disagree with just one thing, that they automatically deem you a homophobe or you hate them.
Instant. And like he said, Stonewall niggas. Those are the ones I respect. Yeah. He's like, these new gays are brittle, too soft.
And I literally, you know what's crazy is I don't say anything outlandish about gay people to the point where I can be deemed homophobic. I would never vote for someone that makes laws against you. That shit's crazy to me. I would never vote. I would never vote for a president that says things about you that's crazy as fuck. You know what I mean?
Or deemed disrespectful.
To me, Mike Pence, I would never vote for that administration because Mike Pence believed in the fucking electric chair for fucking gay people and shit, electroshock therapy. That makes no sense to me. Yeah. But there's
voted
there's gay fucking white Americans that have voted for that motherfucker, and you know they don't like minorities.
Right. Just because they're white.
Or just not favorable to them. I'm not saying they hate us, but not favorable.
It pretty much just showed like Dave Chappelle also
don't like us.
It just pretty much showed that Dave Chappelle was just saying like you could still be gay, but at the end of the day you're still white. You're still going to be white under that gay umbrella.
He said the lady came up to him and basically they started recording him. She was like bothering him or whatever and tried to get him to spaz out and get him on camera. And then when he walked up, it was two gay dudes, right? And 2 gay dudes or whatever. And he's like, yo, a black gay dude would never do that to me.
Call the police on me.
Because, and they call the police on him. Yeah. And like, a black gay dude would never do that to me because he knows no matter what, we're all fucking Clifford when they fucking come.
we're all the same.
Yeah, we're all the same when they come.
Yeah.
And like, that's the disparity he's talking about. He's talking about, he punches down on, they try to say he punches down on the gay community. He's like, the gay community punches down on my community. And he's not talking about being a man or being heterosexual. Right. He's talking about being black in general.
Period. So one of the things I also wanted to point out in this one, and I want to get your thoughts about this, because I feel like this was something that happened and nobody really, like, people talked about it, but they didn't talk about it enough. And he brought it out, and I was like, yeah, like, what the fuck? And one of the things was like, I saw this, it was like, yo, the best thing he said was how women must have felt when Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year.
Yeah,
the first year
bullshit.
She became a woman, and she ain't even had one period her whole entire life.
She just became a woman.
That shit, to me, when I saw that fucking thing, it was like, yo, Caitlyn Jenner, Woman of the Year. Excuse me?
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
That just discredited everything that women,
I plead the fifth.
Women have been working for, bro. Like, you've only been a woman for 1 year. Women had to fight for everything, and they're still undervalued and underappreciated.
Not even Oprah and Beyonce. Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner, bro. And I was like, yo, that was
Oprah got her own network.
I would have given that shit to Kim. She was getting niggas out of jail and shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? Caitlyn Jenner, like, listen, we're not discrediting.
Please no.
We're not discrediting everything that Caitlyn Jenner has been through. For Bruce Jenner to come out and just be like, yo, real talk, like, one of the biggest Olympians of all time as a man to be comfortable enough and to become a woman. Like, that shit was hard for him. I bet. I understand
I'm pretty
it.
sure it was hard, but it ain't that hard, nigga. It's accepted now.
No, it's accepted now, but you really got to understand. Yo, real talk, you got to think about what Bruce Jenner probably had these feelings all his entire life and couldn't do it because he was supposed to be a man's man. The motherfucker was on a Wheaties box. You are a man's man.
That's actually the gay thing you could be as a man's man.
Shut your ass up.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I made that joke up myself. That was a dad joke.
But he's a man's man, you know what I'm saying? So to be that and then just be like, you know what? I'm going to.
You know my other joke? If I can't be gay, I got a gag reflex.
Nigga, what?
I be brushing my teeth and trying to brush the tongue. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't. I can never.
But to be a man's man and finally come out of that, like, we understand what Bruce Jenner must have gone through. So if it was the trans woman of the year, I would have respected that more. But to be the person of the year, thank you, Sure Live, I would understand that. But to be the woman of the year, that shit was outlandish and nobody really talked about.
Why can't we just make the bravery?
I feel like people talked about it. They spoke about it, but
how do you say that word?
It wasn't as
talked about because it needed to be talked about because you niggas is wild.
So let me bring out.
Yeah, Kwasier.
Right.
I think it's brave, but I don't think she deserved Woman of the
Stupid
Year.
people make me mad.
So here's another thing I wanted to point out that he also said on this special, and me and Sure Live actually stopped the fucking special to talk about this because, multiple times, right? But there was something that I always thought about, and I was just like, but I never really brought it out. But he kind of pointed it out, and I was like, yo, real talk. And it was literally, he was saying, and so Dave Chapelle went on and talked about how there was a black slave, apparently, that actually became free. And then once he was free, he became a slave owner. Mm-hmm. And then once he became a slave owner, he actually did shit that was even more gruesome and more brutal that the white owners were doing. But the reason why he was doing that is because he associated being a slave owner as being successful.
So he was Uncle Ruckus?
He was Uncle Ruckus. So one of the things
Don't
I actually
trust them new
Like,
niggas
damn, this nigga,
over there.
the white slave owner's like, this nigga crazy.
Yeah, yo, my man.
Hey.
Like, you really wild right now, and
Hey.
you black, bro. And and Dave Chapelle also said that there's a movie coming about this, and I can't wait to see that.
Niggas like,
this
I
is
was
actually
in the field
interesting.
before. You can do better.
Right.
I seen this.
Oh shit.
He's like, I did this shit myself.
Nigga, pick the motherfucking kind. Get your ass over here. But on some real shit though, that it's something I actually thought about, right? And I'm gonna ask this question. I know it's kind of weird, and you guys could be like, nah, fuck it, nigga, you wildin'. But it was like, yo, if you were...
All right, here we go.
No, it's real shit. If you were a white man in that time, and you have all your neighbors being slave owners, and at the time, it's like, if you had a slave, it was free labor. So you would it was just all profit. If you were a white man in that time, would you have slaves? You would own slaves?
Yes.
Nigga, I'll be selling niggas like bricks.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking nigga.
You're flipping these kids. But listen, it's not. I don't.
Selling niggas
like bricks. Yo, this
wrap you up in the like drug money, nigga. Listen,
but listen, can I bring it full circle?
Yeah, no, I know. But I'm just saying, this is something I just wanted to talk about. I'm not saying, but I just want to
I've talked about this. I've actually really said this. My thought process is like the average Black American really doesn't care about slavery that much, right? We don't harp on that. It's the continued disrespect after slavery. Because look, think about this. I understand that every country has went to war. We have prisoners. We have all that shit. We have done heinous shit. That's just a part of history. But once you fucking let me go, nigga, you shouldn't treat me like shit after that.
Right.
I shouldn't be redlined. I shouldn't be fucking Jim Crow shouldn't have happened.
Right.
Like you guys should we should have just all right, my bad guys.
Right.
Yo, gave us what you promised.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then didn't like dog, we literally had Black Wall Street. We didn't need these motherfuckers.
Right.
They bombed that shit.
Right.
That's the shit that I personally care about.
Right.
Because that other shit, every country has done that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like every country has had slaves. Every country has done that shit. And I can.
It started in Africa.
I can compartmentalize that.
Right.
Maybe if I was a slave, I probably couldn't. But I'm saying as a Black American, I can compartmentalize that because yes, every country has had slaves.
Right.
It's the continued disrespect after.
I like that. And I like that. And this is what I want to talk.
I can't accept.
Right. And then one thing I wanted to point out, and then Shirlive actually said, and I was like, that's real. Because in my head, I was like, yo, if I was living in the South, and in order to make profits and be successful, it was like, yo, my neighbor is a fucking slave owner. They getting fucking cake off the cake. I think the only difference would be for me is that I wouldn't be brutal or gruesome.
And that's your service.
I'd be the nice slave owner. Right? But at the same time, Shirley brought up a good point. He was like, a lot of the slaves were in the South. In the North, they weren't doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
They still had slaves, but it was more like indentured.
Right. So I'd be like, right. And I said, I was like, yo, that's true. Like, if you really didn't agree with those things, you would have just moved up north. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, up north kept a lot of shit hidden. And it's still till this day, it's more disrespect for Black people up north than at least in the South. In the South, they'll tell you to your face, oh yeah, you're a nigger. I don't like your ass. They'll fly the Confederate flag. In the North, it's a lot more hidden. You want? Oh, I don't know.
I like the overt racism. I like to know who don't like me.
Right.
I like to know, hey, I probably shouldn't be over there.
Right.
Because it's one thing for you to be at somebody. You ever see like the news when this Black kid went missing, chilling with all these white kids? It's like, yo, I don't ever want that for my kids. I want you to know that these motherfuckers hate you.
Right.
You know what I mean? To stay away from these friends. These niggas ain't your friends.
Right.
Or these white people ain't your friends.
When me and Brandon drove through Alabama, there was a huge Confederate flag. We walked into that gas station to pump gas. The motherfucker saw us walking. It was an Asian and a Black person. We walked to the door. That nigga did not hold the door. He didn't hold the door. He didn't look at us. That motherfucker was clearly, you could see it in his face. He did not want us there. At least we knew. We did not stop for gas the whole way there.
You guys are a folktale now. An Asian and a Black walk into a bar.
Literally. So, I mean, to be completely honest, I love the special. And I think the thing is that everybody want to cancel Dave Chapelle about this. But personally, I want to say one thing. I really feel like they did not watch it to the end.
For sure. Because R.I.P. Daphne.
R.I.P. fucking Daphne. Real talk. Because he really had a trans friend and he showed her the immense fucking love on that fucking special. And then you're gonna deem him transphobic?
Crazy.
I don't understand that. He was just making jokes and really just highlighting what the real problem is, but he has no problem with y'all. But he does love making jokes about y'all. I get that.
It's too easy for
You
him.
don't get these jokes. Yo,
But
I had a gay friend and I'll call him a rainbow king. I would go crazy on this nigga. But because he would he'll come into class and be like, yo, nigga, I almost got a ticker. I sucked that cop's dick. And I'd be like, nigga, I don't want to hear this shit.
Oh my God.
But it was a joke and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got nothing but love for him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, he's not sensitive.
Right.
I never said anything to him that was hateful.
Right.
And
But
I think
imagine the
majority of
things
the
that
world
they say
doesn't
about
do
us,
that.
though.
Right.
What happened?
So imagine the things that they say about us, and we're just like,
Yeah.
whatever, it's okay.
Well, so
Whatever,
how
it's
do you
okay.
guys feel, just to
Whatever,
flip
it's
this, how
okay.
do you guys feel about the news anchors that was suspended after wearing Afro wigs on air?
Motherfuckers are
That's
sensitive. They're trying to get in front of the shit.
Afro wigs,
Afro wigs on air.
they were white folk.
White folk.
Yeah, they're fucking,
deserve to be suspended.
Yeah,
Why?
That's fucking racist.
That's not racist.
It's not racist,
It was a
but-
70s party. It was a 70s theme.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was-
I thought
it
they
was
just
70
wore it. Just
I
it
don't
was
care.
like-
I don't care. They
That's
deserve
not
to be
racist.
Nah,
suspended.
because
But-
back then they used
but-
to wear
I'm not
afros.
saying it's
White people
racist.
used to wear afros back then.
Yeah,
no?
black and white people had afros
I
back
thought they
then.
were just wearing it just to wear it. Okay, sorry, it's not racist because back then they
It was
used
like a
to, white
70s
people
theme
used to
shit
wear
that
that.
they was
Well,
doing.
one thing I will say, I don't think it was racist, but I do have a problem with it.
It's
My God.
stereotypical. I mean,
Yeah, but you are a white person, and
fucking white people, man.
but you have countless other shit.
Oh, no, you know what
to
it was?
fucking do in the fucking like
No, they
70s. They wear fucking clothes
They
and
do anything.
why
A
you can pick
afro.
anything.
No, because
Fucking
the cheapest-
afro.
Why did he pick
Fred,
afro?
All right, so this, and I don't think that
You didn't look like that.
You didn't look like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Choose
Hold on.
something else.
Can you look up?
You know what I'm
white people in
saying?
the
Like
70s?
you had flat blonde hair, whatever. You was taking fucking I don't know. Pretend like you was taking coke. That was a fucking thing in the 70s.
So
bell bottoms.
I guess
Nigga
the,
look like
the
Soul Glow.
news. I guess,
let
from what I
your
read,
soul
it was gonna be 70s all week,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like let's just wear 70s style.
Nah.
Look, the motherfucker had an afro.
Had
Look,
an afro. They be wearing afros.
it was. That's just what it was.
Chest out, that's
that,
all,
I think
yeah.
that is just. I think it's just
I get that.
sensitive. You know what I mean? Like dog. Like they was just trying to joke around on set. They didn't think that black people associated with fucking
Right.
afros in general. As far like yeah, we do. But as far as like the if it had a like if they just wore afros the way afros, I would be looking at them like.
Right.
No,
Right.
they
Yeah,
had a
that's
theme for it.
different.
It's gonna be 70s all week. They were like, let's say it's supposed to be 70s all week, so let's do like a 70s thing.
Right.
Like, but all stations are trying to spice shit up.
I get it, but I just feel like there was a million other things you could have done.
Right.
Like people are
Hindsight,
sensitive.
From the fit to
I guarantee if you was there, you probably wouldn't even thought about it. You would have been like, oh, like because you know.
Nah,
that.
if I was there, I would look at
Like-
that shit
like
like,
you-
what the fuck?
Yeah, like, bro,
what the fuck?
if I was there, if I was a black person working in there,
Yeah.
like I get it, white people had afros too, but it's like, that might be questionable. I would probably just wear that day. Like, just stay away from it, bro, because you know people are sensitive.
I have no like.
I just
nothing
think-
to it. Like I understand. Like I can see something,
Nah.
understand it. Like how can you not understand that, but you can understand Dave Chapelle? Because it fits in
Mm-hmm.
it fits in your wheelhouse of what you can understand.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, dude, you literally can do anything else
We
as a
don't own
newscaster.
afros.
I hear that, but at the same
Well,
time, it's
that's
like you
racist.
know people are
That's
sensitive.
racist to assume that we're synonymous with afros.
I get that, but at the same time, you have other
We
shit
don't
you can
own
do.
Afros. They don't have to.
All I'm saying is I understand why people are
Why do they have
sensitive.
to accommodate us?
Go ahead. So why did it have to accommodate us?
Yeah.
Because people are fucking sensitive. You know that shit.
Fred, now you can't.
But go ahead, go ahead.
You can't in good conscience. I feel like I'm dealing with my dad right now. Because you can't in good conscience get upset at people and get upset with Dave Chapelle.
Right.
And then say here, oh, people are sensitive. They should try to.
Okay, I understand that. I
Like,
understand
I
that.
don't.
But
like,
personally, I just didn't like it.
Do you believe that they were trying to be racist?
I don't know. I didn't watch this. I didn't watch it.
I didn't know this happened. I was like,
I didn't watch it.
that's racist. But no, when you actually like,
I didn't watch it. I don't know.
They did it for like a character day. You never like do shit at school, like character day and stuff, and you wear random
now, if it was
shit.
blackface or some shit that's like
blackface, that's
fucking
racist.
We're not
I'm telling you,
But niggas still fuck with Drake, so I don't get that.
That's fucking racist, okay?
I don't get that. I don't get that. Niggas still fuck with Drake,
bro. Like, that's a staple in our community. People like that's how our hair naturally grows. But like, what you have to like, there's nothing there that says, hey, to me, there's nothing there that says, hey, we intentionally was trying to be fucked up towards the black community. I don't think they should have been canceled or if you look at
suspended.
Suspended. And a lot of the black community that I've seen on those in the comments and shit was like, no, this is kind of sensitive, guys. You guys need to tame this down.
I mean, I just didn't like it. First looking at it, I was just like, you could have showed some different stuff. But I understand where you're coming from.
Do you feel the same way with white people and locks?
Now that's a little like different. It's like,
but that was with like, I guess you could say the same thing because it was hippies back then too that had locks too. So,
but that's more. But even black people wearing locks, like that's more like synonymous with like a religion than anything, right? Isn't that like
could be?
No, it's
not always.
No. What I'm saying is, our hair naturally locks, right? So like, if we let it go, I'm saying. So white people trying to achieve that's different. You're trying to achieve a look that black people naturally do. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like the same thing. Like that's why with hairstyles a little bit, I kind of it's up and down, right? Because I understand why black women straighten their hair, right? Because the Eurocentric look will get you a job, right?
That's not why I straighten my hair.
Well, that could be a reason why because white people that are the gatekeepers of getting you a job don't understand black women's hair. Yeah. So you try to assimilate as much as possible, right? But that's also kind of being white because your hair don't naturally go straight. That's you're basically taking their hairstyle. Okay. You know what I mean? So I understand both sides of that, so it's kind of hard, but I understand why some black women do it because, you go in there with curly hair and your boss looking at you like, she needs to comb that.
Right. It's too messy. It touches your ear, so it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So did you want to also talk about the North Texas school shooting?
Yeah, we can talk about it. I don't know the kid's name.
18-year-old Timothy Simpkins, Simpkins high school shooter, has been released on $75,000 bond. He was charged with 3 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. So a little bit of context. I guess he was being bullied and he went back home and grabbed.
That's what his family's saying.
He said, "I'll show you Pepe."
All right. So from what his family's saying is,
you think she's sweet?
From what I'm understanding is that he had got beat up and robbed.
Oh damn!
And then when he got to school, he got beat up again.
And you want to tell me that's not self-defense?
You gonna catch his bullet, homie? You gonna catch his bullet?
Come on.
I understand why he shot the kid.
I don't
understand why he shot homeboy because listen
these white people that be coming into schools shooting, they have no fucking reason. They just be like, I just feel like waking up and shooting people. Like,
apparently homeboy's older brother. Apparently homeboy's older brother robbed him for weed. Then when he got to school, he seen homeboy's younger brother in class, and they went head up. Then he went and got the gun and shot the younger brother. But you're 18 getting beat up by a 15-year-old. That's what bro.
Hey.
Wait. He's getting beat up by a 15-year-old?
Yeah.
He had to shoot them niggas.
Have you seen? Hey, listen, man. Listen.
15-year-olds
what's this motherfucker? Cat Williams got beat up by a 12-year-old.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, there's some big ass. That's a big ass. Yeah, that's some big ass 12-year-olds out there. 15-year-olds.
So in my mind, right? Like I hear it. I mean, I just think of some regular hood shit, and I didn't. I didn't like the fact that they treated it like a mass shooting or some shit.
Right. Like the way they're treating it. Yeah.
I understand that Tisha got shot and another girl, but I think it's because they got in the way. I don't think he was actually aiming for anybody else.
Right.
Yeah, both of them survived. The kid that he actually shot was aiming for is in critical condition.
Okay.
I just think it was some hood shit. and it went down very bad in a bad place.
Right.
And
it shouldn't have. But I like the fact that you brought up the way they're treating it like it was a mass shooting.
Yeah,
no,
it's
it
'cause
was
he's black.
directed.
Yeah.
It was
Exactly.
directed.
With this
Exactly.
person.
You're right.
That's
That's what I'm
'cause he's
saying.
black.
White people, they wake up and they like, I feel like shooting this fucking school.
Everybody.
Everybody
I'm
gonna
shooting
get
everybody.
it. No,
Everybody fucking
I don't
dying.
care about you, nigga. Move.
Not that
Everybody dying.
I'm not trying to say anyone's better than the other. I'm
Right.
just saying, like, hey, that's not what it is. And
Right.
don't put that on our beautiful black
No, but there
babies.
is a difference, like directed
Yeah, there is.
versus like.
Right. What I would also say too, a lot of people forget that a lot of this shit and all the,
Get my PS5, you heard?
a lot of the things too I want to bring out is like, you also mentioned that the shit started in his home. A lot of people forget that shit. A lot of this shit,
Yeah.
these mass shootings, I'm not saying these white kids don't wake up feeling some type of way, but a lot of these motherfuckers shit starts in their fucking home. How their parents treat them. How, you know what I'm saying?
For
It's
sure,
not
for sure.
always
So they're
just,
taking all their anger out on the kids in school
Exactly.
or whatever, but.
yeah, nigga, correct your fucking home. Check your home. Like, if there's a
Facts.
mass shooting and this
smells
kid
good,
walked
my
out
nigga.
and shot up the whole school, my nigga, I'm
smells
coming at the
good.
parents. What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, what have you, like,
Yeah, we gotta
why
start
is
talking
he
to these
this,
parents.
why is he this fucking angry? Are you doing your fucking job? Like, it starts in the motherfucking home,
Parents
bro.
need your ass whipped.
That's a fact.
That's what it is.
Because y'all,
That's a
if
fact.
y'all
Nah,
let your kids
I work in a
out,
group
It's
home.
the parents.
A lot of these motherfucking kids need ass whooping. But the thing
Oh,
is,
yeah.
but the thing is,
You
these
spare the
parents-
rod to spoil the child.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Beat your
so
kids.
before we get out of here, Azizat, please tell us where we can find you, where everybody can find you. Shout out to you for coming on to the show. Shout out to Malick for bringing you on here. Shout out to Black Love and Power Couples and all of that. You guys are beautiful. You guys are dope. So one more time, Azizat, where can we find it all, man?
So on Instagram is AZIZAT official. On Twitter, Azizat.official. And then on my website, it's Azizat, AZIZAT.com.
I like it.
Buy the motherfucking soaps so I can get this PS5.
AZIZAT.
AZIZAT. Nigga, get that.
Hey.
And that's on Big Bird.
Yes, buy my soap.
Shout out
Buy
to
my
that.
soaps,
Shout out
wash
to
your
that.
ass.
Wash your wait.
Wash your
what
ass.
do you do? Wash your ass with the rag.
White people, one more
Yes.
time. One more time. Can you say it one more time?
Wash your asses. Bend over. Let that shower
Let it
fucking
soak.
hit your
Soak
asshole.
that monkey.
Let it rain. Let it rain in there.
And I made a mistake on Twitter. It's the same thing as Instagram. It's AZIZAT official.
Okay,
There's no
gotcha. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for Azizat. Shout out to Malick, man. We about to go watch some football. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Stupid Dogs podcast. We'll holla. Hey, this is episode 98. 99 is next. 100 live podcast coming soon. We'll be hollering. 1, 2, 3.